Hey everybody, welcome back to the Continuum podcast. I am Brian, callsign mint condition, and for those of you watching the credits, you've seen some changes already, but I'm going to throw it over to Nick and let's get this party started.
Hello!
Hello!
Yeah, lots of change.
Hello! Somebody has to say it, right?
Hello! There we go. Now we got that out of the way. I am Nick, callsign Creamy Grandpa, and with me is, unfortunately, TJ, Searing Mite.
Hi.
Hey, and Searing's in the opening credits now. How about that?
Yeah, we're finally acknowledging his existence.
Yeah, I kind of just sat, listening.
Well, we had this rule, and it was that, but basically the rule was just TJ can't be in the credits. That was the rule.
Yes.
And we decided to change the rule.
But then we're like, Mint? No, you have to be nice.
Yes. They lay down the law.
Yes, I'm good at laying law.
That's true. Yeah, that's you. That's good.
And
So we have somebody else new in the credits, and that's why don't you introduce him? Our new mommy is what you kept calling him.
It's Erik, callsign. You're gonna have to go with that one. It's Degaren.
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 Sorry,
Close enough.
It's French.
It's French.
That worked too. Jeez.
Oh, too funny. Anyway, hey Erik.
Hey, it's
welcome
good to be
to the
back
show.
on the podcast with you again.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the history: is that Deg and I have been podcasting in one form or another for like 6 years.
2005.
2005. So yeah, just about
You were
6
what,
years.
60 back then, Mint?
Shut up. No, I was still 28 back then. I was 28, just and then next year I'll be 28 again. So it's great. I'm just getting better and better at being 28.
I'm actually passing you then.
I'm getting I'm just getting, like I say, just getting more and more experienced at being 28.
And
But
still not level.
yeah, so we've done all kinds of stuff. We did random chatter show at first, then it was movie chatter. Then we branched out and we started doing tech chatter and
Tech chatter.
and I've been on a lot of your shows. You've been on a lot of my shows. So.
And with all due respect to Andrew, who does movie chatter right now, I have to say my favorite episodes of movie chatter have always been the ones with Brian and I.
That's because I say stupid crap.
You do say stupid crap.
So it's not just this podcast he talks.
Oh, no.
Stupid
Oh
crap
no.
He's had years of practice, literally.
I'm sure you're going to tell me next that this isn't the only podcast he forgets to record.
All right.
No.
Let's move on. Let's just move on. Oh crap.
What? Hey, I got a new guy to help.
Hang on.
Did you get to hit the record button?
No, actually I didn't. We're recording. I just thought it would be funny to say just to see how Nick would react.
That's okay, because I'm recording.
Ignore you now.
He's
Talking?
recorded.
I thought I heard a voice.
What?
Nothing.
I don't even know what that means. That's okay.
I'm ignoring you.
That's all
Do
right.
you hear something?
That's all right. He's going to hang up on me soon. But that's all right because I'm recording, which means that the show must go on.
So it'll just go.
With you.
Yeah. He'll just be like...
And then you're hear Mint talking to himself.
Yeah, so we've done all kinds of shows, and we go way back, and Deg's joining our admin team, actually. So he's gonna be learning the ropes.
After the couple months of hazing that we haven't told him about yet.
Shh. We're not
That's
telling
okay.
him.
As long as I can figure out how to
Here,
delete
He's already
the
passed
server
me up.
files, it's all good.
As long as you can figure out a what?
Delete the server files.
Oh,
then it's all-
apparently,
Accidentally.
lately,
easy.
all you
The
have to
button
do
called
is
delete.
play. Because I'm pretty sure it was you that crashed the server. So
He was on at the time.
this is what I'm saying. He was
no, it crashed before I came on, though.
Were you were playing with
Logged
Pistons
in
though, weren't you?
already from the crashed server.
You were playing with Pistons?
He was.
No, I was doing that in a single player. I didn't do it on server.
Okay.
There's your problem.
Yeah. There you go.
I should have played with my Pistons. Yeah, I got to stop doing that single player.
Wow. You're just doing it
And already
wrong.
we've derailed.
Oh, on.
Oh, trust me.
I
Yeah,
got
we're going to
the-
have a lot more derails now. It's going to be even better.
Yeah, so I
Better
should
and
point
more
out that I
often.
know practically, I shouldn't say practically nothing about the game, but I know very little about adminning. I've not like built replicas of the Starship Enterprise on my servers or anything like that. I'm the newbie. I'm the ignorant guy that all of our audience is going to laugh at.
Yes,
But no, you're the
TJ's got competition.
token new guy. So
yeah, there you go.
you're the
Congratulations, TJ. You've gone one step up.
let me go ahead and log in here while I'm doing this while we're talking.
You haven't done that yet?
No, I started talking to Eric, and it happens, man. I
Newbie.
start talking to
Yeah.
Eric, and there it goes.
Hours pass.
All right, so a little bit about what's been going on. On what was it, Thursday, I guess we got 1.7 dropped, and we pushed up, and by we I mean I guess Scott pushed up the update, and everything went well. It seemed to anyway. So eventually, I guess it was, what was it, Friday night, we went to the main map, the uptime map. And he put us up to whatever the most recent version of Bucket was. And then sometime on Saturday, I was off doing, family stuff. And apparently, like, the world blew up. Quite literally.
Literally.
Because we had the regular map up, and then all of a sudden it wasn't up and it wasn't working, and the server rebooted, and when it did, it was a virgin world. Like, the Continuum map was gone.
But heavily modified somehow by the world itself, which was really odd.
Yeah, I never saw it, but it looked normal to me, but, who knows?
Well, Eric can testify there was a giant flat world spot. That was kind of weird.
It was a little weird in spots. I kind of liked it though, because I was starting equal with everybody else.
Except for our commands that give us.
Yeah, except I was getting spammed by a lightning.
Oh, you were tempting the server gods.
No, don't even get me started.
Yeah, we got all kinds of wonderful thunder rolling.
And then all of a sudden there was a dancing part giant that set all of his trees on fire, which is something we need to look into because trees burn.
Well, that
Here?
wasn't on the messed up server. That was here.
But we have our abilities up. There should be fire protection, and yeah, a gas spitting on a tree sets a tree on fire and burns the leaves.
Oh, it seems to be working. Okay, we'll have to double check that.
Gassed does it.
Huh. All right, well, we'll double check. Anyway, so we had, the world blew up, and I kind of freaked out a little bit. We weren't really sure what the problem was, so we very quickly went back to downtime, and we're going to wait here for a little while. And I'm going to spend some time, hopefully tomorrow, cleaning some stuff up. And some of you may be asking, well, isn't that what Scott usually does? Well, Scott's going to take a little bit of a break, he says. He's tired, I think. He's got a lot of work going on.
We really kind of have, overused the Scott lately. So.
Yeah. So Scott's taking a break from Minecraft, I think. I think he wanted to spend some time playing Eve. We heard last week about how he actually, did that make it into the show?
But we didn't because somebody, not naming names, forgot to record.
Okay, so that didn't make it into the show, but he spends a lot of his time in Eve just paying for his time in Eve. I don't.
Yeah.
So he uses his time in Eve to make enough money to buy another month in Eve. So it would be kind of like if you made money by smoking crack, and then you used that money to buy more crack. That's essentially what he does.
Sounds logical.
Well, but the thing is, it is cheaper than playing World of Warcraft. He's not out $15 a month.
Well, it's true. But he has to spend. Well, we asked him about this, and that was one of the things. I was talking to somebody else that does this in Eve this week. But you basically have to spend most of your time playing to make enough money to play the next month, where you spend most of your time making enough money to buy the next month. You don't actually get to do anything other than just, make money. You're ratting for gold the whole time.
It's a real life simulator if we all lived in the
exactly.
stars.
It's like his job is making enough money to play Eve.
Nice.
So anyway, So we're back on the downtime map, at least for a while, and some of you may notice that it's not the version of the downtime map that I had to revert to was actually pre 1.7 roll. Now there have been a few changes since then. Like as I'm staring out the back door of my castle at what appears to be a giant chunk error almost. Nick moved a bunch of stuff to spawn. So what we're going to be doing, again, just to kind of catch you guys up, and then we'll move on to talking about 1.7 and everything. But what we're going to be doing is the downtime map is going to become less stable, I guess, in the sense that we're not going to be having... we're not going to stay on the downtime map any longer than necessary. Everything on it's going to be transient, and you can expect that if you build outside of the radius that we determine for whatever that's going to be, and it'll probably be 100 blocks or so in every direction, that's going to get wiped. So you just don't believe that anything that you've got on the downtime map is going to stick around. It's a place to come on and to play and to with whatever the new features are, and then to get back into the regular map. So once we're sure it's stable, we're going home. And that's kind of what we're working on right now. So we're going to work on that tomorrow. I'm hoping to be done with that tomorrow, but if not, it might be a little bit later this week. Anyway, so...
man, you want to do me a favor?
What's
Type in /spawn and see where you end up.
Yeah, I think the spawn is set...
Spawn got moved.
Spawn is set to the coordinates for spawn on the Continuum map. I think that's what the problem
Bucket
is.
Takes over the original spawn.
I think that's what's going on here.
Because
so
because we have a plugin that moves spawn.
We ought to go to set spawn back to here. Let me. In fact, it's I looked at that earlier. We're like north of actual spawn, so I'm gonna go move it.
TP to me.
Why'd you log out, Searing?
You get chunk errors.
Oh, okay. So 1.7 came out, and it was pistons, really. And apparently they crash the server every once in a while. So, yay.
No.
We built on Continuum, and I don't know if it's going to survive or not, but we built, in my castle, my kid and I built a really cool little hidden door system that uses, like, almost overshot there.
Sounds like a personal problem to me.
Yeah, no joke. It's a hidden door system that uses it uses multiple pistons to the first thing you have to do is open a little sliding spot in a wall, and then you have to put in a redstone torch in the secret spot in order to make the doors open, and you have
to know the handshake.
Set spawn. All right, can you Creamy, do a /spawn, see what happens.
I just got back here.
I'd teleport you, but I don't know.
Hey, I'm back here.
There you go, fixed it.
You're my hero.
So we need to fix these signs too, and you need to decide what you need to reset these things. Remember, we have sign edit, so for admins, all you have to do is hold a sign and right-click on the other sign, and you should be able to edit. So we got pistons and sticky pistons and shears. That's honestly, I'm way more happy about the shears and the collecting of leaf blocks than I am the pistons, because the pistons are kind of like, all right, I can make secret doors. And
sticky pistons. That just sounds dirty.
So I'm not terribly. I mean, again, we talked about this last week. Would really much rather he spent time fixing the net code and, other stuff.
Yeah, but he doesn't care about the online community. Because that's his money making. That's where he gets all his bills paid. So why would he care about us?
Yeah, well, no, because now he's going to get all his money from Xbox, right?
Well, I don't know.
From Sony and from
Microsoft's really good at not paying developers. But
that's not what Ballmer said.
Well, okay. Oh, why would he have anything to say about Microsoft?
Steve Ballmer.
Oh wait, I was thinking, never mind.
Yeah, he had a
Wrong,
little
Steve.
bit to say
I've been
about it.
Drinking Seagram 7 all day, so lay off me.
That
But
sounds
while
weird.
I have you here, oh, Mr. Johnny Walker, it's fine for you,
Yeah, actually, I'm thinking about going grab some Malibu right now.
woman.
No, we just bought some fresh orange juice. So
While you're here, and this is always going to be here for the downtime, even when we don't have plugins, you play for this one. You get your armory and your weapons, tools, stuff.
this
like
is
that.
good. I like having this closer to spawn. This is.
And then this one right here used to dispense arrows.
Whoops.
But now it gives you like a set of stuff that you can venture out on your own. It gives you shears, a chest, a cake, and a bed. So
That's
basically, a makeshift.
That's nice. Hey, how do I reset this? How do I refill this?
It takes 5 minutes to reset.
No. How do I refill it?
I have one hidden that you can just copy and repaste.
Oh, okay.
That has full. Otherwise, you got to go in there. You just through, and you go inside, and from in here.
Okay, all right. So I can do it from in there. That was my question. I tried to.
It used to be adminium, but now that it's close enough to spawn, that it's spawn protected, so it doesn't have to be messed with.
All right. I was just
Just
checking.
make sure it's full before we lose our plugins, because you can't get into it otherwise.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Where's the protector? The thing that. What am I trying to say?
Spawn protection?
No. The doohickey that says, "Hey, if it thing
down.
that you have to go down."
It's this. Just stand out front and then go down.
Oh. Stand out front.
Actually,
Then go
stand off
down.
the side.
That's what she says. What? Oh, over here. No free spot. No free spot.
It's around here somewhere.
I'm trying to be right on top of you.
That's what she said.
Right here. Where steering is.
Do. Oh yeah, Deg, if you just want to. So right there.
Yep. Or right around in that area.
Sure, why not?
I think. It's either that one or this one.
What the hell are you?
It's this one. It's the other side. Never mind.
I'm just curious because I want to see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. So
Okay,
it drops.
It's right here. It's got another. It's just another dispenser that drops a block that locks out the.
Oh, okay.
And it just locks the system out until it goes away.
That's cool.
It should be reset now, isn't it?
It looks like it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
There.
Wow, that's all spiffy and. Cool.
Well, let's keep someone from just spamming everything out of it.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool system that Scott came up with. That's pretty awesome. Anyway,
Is this hard to make?
what's that?
Is it hard to make?
It required some. It's required some serious understanding of redstone stuff. So come down here.
A lot of repeaters. Just go through straight where I'm standing. Down, and you'll pop underneath.
Ta-da!
Ah.
Welcome to the world of admin commands. It gets more fun.
Yes, it does. You can do things like just disappear from anyone who's not an admin.
Yeah, that's actually useful to make sure people aren't griefing. So
Or
anyway,
just mess with Eric yesterday. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
don't worry, he'll get you back.
Oh yes.
He's gonna need a bigger boat.
There will be sheep. Oh yes. There will be sheep.
Nice. So anyway, expect major changes to the downtime map. And 1.7
I'm gonna
came
go
out.
crazy with my admin commands, so expect changes.
Yeah. Anything else? I mean, what else happened with 1.7? So we're gonna be probably expect some very bizarre stuff to be happening with plugins. So if things don't work over the next week or so, I'll tell you right now, it's probably my fault. I'm going to be playing around. We've been, Scott's been waiting for 1.7 and then the fact to update all the plugins. And then the fact that we haven't been able to, or the fact that it's 1.7 is out now, we're going to try and update all of the plugins that we need. And we're also going to try and clear away some of the plugins that we don't need that might be causing problems. And I've already looked and discovered that some of the plugins that we rely on, things like permissions and a few others, have some pretty significant changes to them. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to figure out what's going on and how it's going on, and how to update things. I don't want to get too far into it before I start breaking stuff. So. And Nick and Eric are going to be learning right alongside of me, I hope.
I hope so, too.
Yeah.
Except Searing, because he's not old enough.
Well, yeah, you know.
He's little children.
So, anyway. Hey, Nick, why don't you talk about any news or anything? I'm going to actually go grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Well, to elaborate on the update, when 1.70 dropped, when Notch first dropped it, it was bad buggy. They had all kinds of issues with it to where if you right-clicked a sheep and you didn't have shears in your hand, it would just corrupt the whole world. Wouldn't even be able to use it. And so within like a couple hours, which is why I was kind of hesitant to do it right off the bat, and within a couple hours, Notch released 0.1, which fixed that and caused 3 more bugs instead. One being something with pistons where if you used them wrong, it would crash the game. And it brought a new dupe glitch.
Oh, I remember the dupe glitches.
Which I'm assuming it has something to do with, well, the sticky piston pulls the block down, it leaves the block and adds a block.
Yeah.
Which is a really time-consuming way to dupe, but... And since then, I think he's done 2 more ones. He added and removed something, which I don't even know what it is. And somebody keeps talking to me in Skype. It's really distracting, Searing.
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry, little background. Other than that, have you seen anything, Searing? Change? Any news? Anything?
Pistons are cool as expected, unless you break something with them.
Yeah, there was a couple really cool piston things.
Me and Sup Chicken Hunter made a disappearing staircase that had a very obvious switch. On that.
Yeah, but it was really cool because it would open up the ground would just open and it would raise the stairs so you could walk straight down them. It worked really nice, but that was lost in the update.
Sad face.
What about you, Eric? Anything awesome that you've seen since the update?
Hey, to me, most of the game is new. So, no, I think the pistons sound pretty cool. I like the idea of, being able to turn fountains on and off and have hidden doors. I know it might be a little gimmicky, and I like the retracting staircases and stuff like that. I got to play around with it a little bit on single player, but I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see what he does with it. I mean, especially the community of plug-in people, they could probably come up with something really nice to do with it.
Yeah. The one thing I didn't like about the pistons is that, and this is a minor thing, and I guess maybe it's just me getting used to the game, but you can't place them like on a wall because then they're obvious. They're just kind of sitting there. So like if you have to kind of get creative with the placement to make them truly hidden, depending on what it is you're doing. Yeah. And I also read somewhere that if you're doing some type of a staircase or an elevator, that they have to retract in certain orders, and it can get kind of complicated, and it's a little buggy. It doesn't really work right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to have a...
I'm back. Yay me.
Yeah, or you can delay the switches.
Yeah.
You missed out on a whole lot of fun there, Mint. You wouldn't believe.
No doubt. But I now have Malibu rum with cranberry cherry liqueur.
Such a woman.
Hey, tastes good. Shut up.
That's what she said. Ow! Still haven't moved yet.
Now I'm back.
Yay.
Yay.
So what's the most interesting thing you've seen with the plugins so far? Are they pistons?
For me? No. Not much. That's the thing. I'm having a hard time figuring out why they were such a freaking big deal. Why did they put so much other crap away? I'm not. The biggest thing I've seen is that supposedly when you do certain things, that's what crashes the map and makes it go delete. That's the thing that makes me like.
So Erik might have caused it.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. So supposedly, supposedly that's what breaks the map is that when it crashes because of pistons, it can basically it deletes the world files and starts over again. It's like, oh, thanks. Like, how is that even possible? What mechanism? What mechanism did somebody build in that allows that? Oh, when the server crashes, why is there even a line of code that says, "Oh, by the way, why don't you go ahead and delete the world before you restart?"
The only thing I could figure is if it was a corruption, it finds the corruption, it just automatically removes the corruption.
Now, well, the multiplayer server, what it should say is, if it finds a corruption, it should stop and not launch and say, corruption, and it should either try to fix it or it should say, you need to fix it. I can't launch with this world. The concept of simply just deleting it and starting over again doesn't seem like it should ever happen.
Yes. It was interesting because I was there when the poo hit the fan.
Yeah, I got Eric's text later
come
on.
up and I'm like, okay, this isn't good. Like the world's like slowly falling and slowly just falling apart and shutting off, and things are crashing, and then the server just shuts off, and then I'm like, I go to check it, it's turned off. I go turn it back on, everything's gone. It's just a fresh world, and I'm just like, oh no. No one's around, and I just broke the game.
Yeah. So, anyway, it's okay. We resurrected it. We're fine. It's all good.
It kind of seemed like, I don't know. Again, maybe this is just me getting used to the game, but it kind of seemed like maybe there should have been more in this update. I like the Pistons idea, but I mean, are the updates to Minecraft normally so insignificant?
No, actually, that's one. Okay, so the main reason that this happened this way, and most Minecraftians know some of this, but the real answer is that 1.7 was supposed to have pistons, and it was supposed to be this sort of colossal adventure update. Exactly, TJ. So that it was going to have a bunch of new game elements that make Minecraft more of a game with a point, because right now it doesn't really have a point, at least the way other games do. There's no way to win Minecraft. You might want to turn your levels up a little bit, Searing. It's kind of hard to hear you.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Get closer to the mic.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Why would she say get closer to the mic?
I'm just saying, if you knew the girls I know. Anyway,
wow. You're married.
Not for long.
This is mint condition.
Anyway, but so that was going to have all these like other game elements in it, and it just but as he started building it, he realized, what a big deal that was going to be. I mean, how much work that was actually going to be. And so he kind of made a tweet a while ago and said something along the lines of well, I can either push out 1.7 now with just pistons and shears, or I can wait for the adventure update and it'll be a long time. And the community went, oh, herpaderp, put it out now, gosh.
And bought it hook, line, and sinker.
So we got pistons and we got shears.
And we got a world that deletes itself.
And a world that deletes itself, which is great. Thanks for that, Notch. Whatever. Anyway, so no, normally they do have a little bit more in them. Although we've been getting a lot lately of this idea of adding one or two things that you used to have to do through mods, like pistons or minecart boosters or whatever else. And it really feels like, I don't know, it's like Notch is paying so much attention to the mods, but not actually doing what he needs to. I'm going to get on this soapbox again. But instead of doing it like the right way, ow, don't do that.
I think I'm going to win.
This has got to be exciting.
Fly away!
It's out there.
I think I just won.
Slash ban.
What I have now.
Yeah, good luck with that. What do you had? A steak? What do you have?
Oh,
I thought
grilled.
I had lightning pick on.
Oh.
Aw.
Anyway, so instead of just really what I feel like you should be doing, instead of spending a lot of time building in stuff that are otherwise available in mods and basically forcing it on everybody, showing everybody that it's there. I mean, granted, stuff he's putting in there isn't too bad, but like the adventure mode kind of a thing. Why doesn't he just open up that mod API? That's the whole point. Make things like Bucket not as necessary, and certainly all of the incompatibilities that go along with custom APIs and custom plugins and everything else like that. Really, that's what we need. We don't need pistons and all this other garbage. What we need is for him to open up the APIs so that we can do our, well, not we, because certainly I'm not going to write a plugin, but we can decide how to run the server that we want to run, rather than having him just say, okay, well, I'm going to give you this and I'm going to give you that. So I'll get off my soapbox now.
Okay, I'll put it back in the closet.
Thank you very much. If you don't mind, behind the rum.
Yes, I'll have to move the Seagrams out of the way first.
So no, I was talking to some friends who a friend of mine just turned 40, and but his birthday party. No. Wait till you hear it. I will gladly admit to being 40 if I can have a birthday party like this. So his wife sends him and 3 of his friends to Vegas for the weekend, where they proceed to sit down and spend a couple of $1,000 each at the blackjack table. They but they get together with one of the hosts. They get the VIP treatment all week. They hook
up with the host.
The host hooks them up. The casino host hooks them up.
The host is hooking?
Wouldn't surprise me. And but I mean things like bottle service, poolside. I mean, it's just some insane stuff. The story is just amazing. It's just a great story. It's like, oh my gosh, I want this birthday party. So nice.
Whatever happened to what happens in Vegas?
Yeah, well, I'm not telling you everything, that's for sure. No, actually, it was a lot of fun was had by all, and I would have been fine with the whole thing.
So what's it going to take for you to admit that you're 50?
I'm not 50. Actually, you know what? It's going to take a lot, because I get Eric to defend me now, who is roughly the same age as I
am. And I'm just going to plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Oh, see? He doesn't want to admit it either.
He doesn't want to admit, well, because he's not going to admit that he's 50.
A bunch of old geezers on this podcast.
Yeah,
I swear.
I'm not going to admit that he's 50. He'll kick me off the show.
Just got you.
Well, that's so much for your defense.
Do people know how old we actually are? I mean, because they must think that we really are like 50 years old or something.
Yeah.
No, we're totally not. We're like
really sad.
We're in our 30s. We'll just say that.
We are?
Well, we are.
The 30 plus 12 or something.
Not 30 plus 12. That's not in my 30s anymore, doofus.
Oh.
You can't even like count, add, whatever.
So how old do you think I am?
I don't know.
29, 28, 27.
Just keep going until you hit the right one.
He was right.
28.
For now, the 22nd, I will be 29.
There you go.
If I turn 16.
What is this?
Well, happy birthday, because I'll forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
Relevant.
What is
I know,
this?
It's not that important to you. What?
What is this thing here?
The train tracks?
No. Oh, it's the back of Nasty Man's dispenser.
I'm calling steering. That's why.
You stole Nasty Man's dispenser.
I did.
But you forgot to remove the sign, so it's still there.
I know.
All right.
I didn't need that part.
Nice. All righty. You know what? I think that's probably going to do it. Don't you? Do we have anything else to talk about?
All you non-dirty Canadians out there?
Oh, yeah. Hunter. We didn't even talk about Hunter. It's because I haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah, there's really no news on Hunter yet.
I talked to him the other day.
How's he doing?
Good.
Yeah, we need to get him back.
During the freak out. But...
The freak out. Shush, we're not talking about the freak out.
The freak out of July.
Oh, freak
There's no
out.
history bugs.
All right, now, yeah, no.
Old.
Bite me. Get off my lawn, damn kids.
Don't make me get the hose. you keep it up, he's getting the soapbox.
Was
out.
it George Carlin that used to say, I built this damn cruise? No, it was Robin Williams, live at the Met. I built this damn cruise missile to keep those kids from playing Motley Crue. You gotta go see it. Have you ever seen? Have you youngins? Have you ever seen Robin Williams live at the Met?
That's Mrs. Doubtfire, right?
Classic comedy from Robin Williams back before he became sort of
Back
like
when he was still on coke.
before he became socially acceptable, when he was
Back
still
when he
really
was
funny.
Still heavily on cocaine.
Well, that too, yeah. A little of that going on.
Yeah, I think I have. It's when he was just like everywhere. He was climbing the balconies.
Yes, he was just totally whacked out. Yes, but
I'm
very
not
funny.
talking about
A very
that,
funny performance.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on the
Searing.
Continuum podcast. Searing, do you wanna take us out? I'll roll credits here.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Oh, actually,
So-
hold on. I need to make a minor change before I roll the credits. I have to add Deg.
Well, Searing, come on.
Okay, so you can follow us at Twitter at ContinuumMC. You could also email us at mc.continuum@gmail. You can go to our website, which is also our server IP, continuum.minecraftgsp.com. Go to the website, sign up if you haven't already, because we're cool. And so I'm gonna ask everybody for their Twitter accounts, because that seems to be the thing.
Follow me on the Tweeter.
Tweeter.
Follow me on the Tweeter. I'm at mint condition until they steal it.
Now, there's a subwoofer joke there somewhere.
Eric,
What's your Twitter?
what's your Tweeter?
Yes. Mine's pretty boring. It's just my name, Eric Blythe. It's ErikBlythe.
Alternating caps, of course.
Yes. if that floats your boat.
Don't forget. Nick, your Tweeter.
Yeah, we forgot Preemie.
My Twitter is at Creamy Grandpa. Follow me.
Follow
Thanks,
you.
Time to say stuff.
At Searing Might. It should be in the credits by now.
It is
He
in the
never-
credits
he never
right
tweets,
now.
So don't follow.
Hey,
him.
have any of you been playing with Google Plus?
I
didn't
would,
get
but
it.
I didn't get the invite.
I'll see if I can send you an invite. I think there's a way to
better.
backdoor it.
Yeah, try to backdoor me in there.
Yeah, me too.
I'll use a doggy door if I have to.
All right, I'll see if I can do it. But
Thing is,
there was a
we
backdoor
got
and it
you
was
in
working.
on
but-
the whatchamacall
Gamers
it,
Portal.
Overwolf.
Oh, Overwolf too.
Yeah, but it's PC only. Who cares? Anyway,
I've never had a PC keyboard break on me.
really, I used to lose PC keyboards like every 6 months.
That's because
This
you
is-
don't get like a $200 keyboard like
this
I do.
is
that
the-
never breaks.
This is the longest I've owned a keyboard for. It's been about 4 years. So I had a keyboard go down on me. My
Rest in peace.
sorry, yeah, it died.
It's a little emotional for him still.
I'm sorry, it is. It's my favorite keyboard. It's nice. It's one of those Apple aluminum keyboards. The thing is, it's one of the wired ones with the number pad, and I'm really used to using the number pad, especially when I'm doing any work with video or whatever. They use a lot of those keys as hotkeys, and so now I'm forced to using one of these little tiny the Apple Bluetooth mini keyboards, and they
Yeah.
don't have all the extra keys. And I keep like reaching over to hit I was working in After Effects a few minutes ago, and the RAM preview button by default is the 0 on the number pad. And I would reach over, and there is no number pad. No, it's just kind of.
The thing I don't like about those mini ones is they don't have a tactile response that you know whether you've actually typed or not.
Well, it feels mostly the same as the wired aluminum keyboards. It's just smaller. Is all.
Is it like the ones on the laptops?
It's
Very
about the
similar.
same. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
honestly, the keys are the same as the wired keyboards. But what's different is the layout's a little different. The function key is down in the bottom left instead of being the control key. And then there's no page up, page down. There's no home and end. There's no arrow key. Well, there are arrow keys. I'm sorry. They're in the bottom right.
Arrow keys.
There are arrow. Yeah, they're tinier. And then there's no number pad. So
Yeah.
I miss the number pad.
yeah, I do. So I will buy a new one, but the world has
not till after the funeral.
Well, gosh, no, you wouldn't believe all the crap that's been going on lately. So our air conditioner died yesterday, plus my keyboard died yesterday, plus we've got a whole bunch of other stuff that has happened. So you know what?
I had to wait an hour and a half at Applebee's to get steak today.
Now is a great time for me to remind you guys to head on over to mintconditionstudios.com/donate. It would be nice for you to, support us and show your love, because I may not be able to show my love financially for much longer. So anyway, yep, head on over, help us keep the lights on around here, help us keep stuff going on. So we will see you next time. I don't have anything else. Anybody else have anything?
I do.
Wait, and you can have Searing's kidney.
Okay.
That too. Pasta manana.
Pasta manana. All right, that's it. We are done. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next time right here on the Continuum podcast. See you later.
Peace.
He's got some heavy breathing there.
Is it me?
I don't know.
I'm
You guys know we're
slightly
still on, right?
intoxicated. It might be me. I know.
All right.
When was the last time we haven't talked through the outro?
That's okay. I'm gonna turn us down though and slowly fade us out.